forget how I started as a poet who wrote all types of poetry. I know I mentioned the social commentary, the other poems about South LA, where I live, but also people recognize me for the love poems I used to write. Um, Basically, the ones that talk about how a man feels about a woman, and they're the type of poems that get the most reaction. That women are, they approach me and they say thank you. I know about writing about how a man feels, or the men said, yeah, this is how we actually feel. So, from both sides, I really appreciate the positive comments, and please keep going with it. Please keep flowing. If you see a video, one of the videos on the channel has a poem, and you like that poem, talks about how a man feels about a woman, please let me know, and I'd be glad to add my comments or just say thank you for your positive feedback. But I want to share a few truths though about us as men, and how we should really give women more respect. Let me just go into that for a minute. Hold on, I won't take too much of your time. But let me just say that even though I have been writing this great love poetry, uh, how a man really feels about a woman, the point of having to let go when she chooses someone else, or just praising a woman for who she is. I've also committed my share of faults too over the years, and you know, I'm happily married now. And yes, there are some ups and downs, but just like every married couple, still trying to figure things out. It's always a good thing to have someone who has your corner, someone who has your back, someone who really appreciates you and loves you for who you are. But as men, when you're out there looking for someone and you really want to find that connection with someone, you just gotta go more. You gotta go deeper to a woman's heart. You gotta understand where she's coming from. I mean, yes, she may have the body, she may have the shapes, the curves, everything that we all ask for, right? She may even have there's something extra that we men all would like to have. But all I can just say is that you really have to go deeper into her heart, her mind, her soul, and really just talk with her. I've had in the past some of the best conversations that I've had with women by just simply talking to them. Talking to them on the phone, hearing them, what they have to say. There's something on their mind. If were not doing well in school, they weren't doing well in the relationship, they had just had a breakup. I was there to listen, share a few thoughts, hear them out. We talked the whole night, and I would just say that would be the to them. That's what they needed. They needed an ear. They needed a man's ear to hear them out, to understand what they're going through, and then help them get over whatever their problem was or the issue was. And they can probably sleep better that night knowing that, hey, someone listened to me, someone made me feel alive, someone actually heard me. And I think that's what most women want today. I think they want us men to hear what they have to say. I know when I have the conversations with my wife, we talk a lot, and things are said, but we also hear each other. And I couldn't always do better. I can say that. But I would say that when you listen to a woman and you listen to what she has to say, her feelings, things that are going on in her job, things that are going on in school, things that are going on with the kids, you want to hear what she has to say. But also, by hearing, you are allowing her to get closer to your heart and to her heart. When you talk about your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions for the future, if you're single, and you have a goal in mind, and you say, hey, this is what I want in life, this is what I need, a woman's going to listen to you. A real woman is going to listen to you, to what you have to say, because she wants to be invested in you. She wants you to recognize that you are a man of outstanding good quality. And that's what really all women want. They want a man who is of good quality. And nothing wrong with that, because if you have a mind, you have smarts, education, willing to go far, have a goal in mind, dreams, that's what they want. And of course, a little bit of this, right? That's what they want. Um, but I can just say that over the years that I've lived on this earth, the one thing I've found is that women are willing. If they like you, They are willing to share their hearts, their minds, their world, their universe. They they are willing to let you know and to invite you to what their lives are, what they are all about, the hearts, the souls. They want that from you. If they're really into you, if they like you, and they really dig how you listen to them, you treat them with respect, you treat them as if they're human, they are so willing to have that love and to go deep with you and to just understand. They want you to understand them. They want you to listen to them. They want you to hear them out. And we men, if we have something to, to share with them, they want to hear that too. They want to know that they're not wasting their time with you because you have goals and dreams, ambitions, all the things that they want. So I would just say that is probably the way to go when you're talking to someone of the opposite sex or someone that is really into you as a person. Just trust and believe that that's all they really want. They want you to be real. Everyone can fake it, they can front, they can fool people into believing that there's something that they're not. But over time, if a woman is really into you, if she's really into your heart, your soul, your mind, your ambitions, all of that, they're willing to listen to you and to be by your side. And that's what it really takes. That's what all that it takes. Is that we as men have to do a better job. We have to respect them. We have to watch our language around them. We have to just speak as if we have sense and just be downright respectful to them. Just hear them out. Understand what they're going through. Listen to them. Listen whenever they're talking. Listen. Don't take the approach like all these other past men have and think and believe that you're the man, that you can say whatever you want and then you can just treat her as if she's nothing. No, 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 no. Treat her with respect. Treat her with the dignity that she deserves. My late father loved my mother. No matter what difficulty they went through, or no matter what trouble or arguments they had, they still loved each other. And I recognized that when we were out of town, just he and I, for a family matter. And all he wanted to do, he wanted to get back home to see my mother. He wanted to go back home to my mother. And even though we took care of our family matter and we went back to the city, the minute that we went back home, he just was right there and missed her. And that's what led me to feel like, hey, you know what? If he can be that way towards my mother, I can be that way towards somebody. If I'm taking a long trip, I want to go right back and see that person. In fact, most of the ways that how I treat women basically are from my dad. I learned from him, and the way he treated my mother wasn't perfect, you know. Excuse me, wasn't perfect, wasn't anything to be proud about, but the love was there. And when my father was sick in the hospital, my mother took the time and took care of him, and that's why I said that love took place. When you can see your elders truly love each other the way they do, it encourages us in our generation and younger to really understand that's what love is all about. But it has to start somewhere. It has to start with you listening to each other, talking to each other, communicating with each other, and then being sincere. It's not about the physical. I mean, physical is nice, really exciting. Way too many stories and experiences are related to the physical, but really, the heart of the matter, it all comes down to the heart. It all comes down to the soul. When you can touch a woman's soul by just being yourself and just showing that, hey, you are that you say you are, they recognize that and they'll love you no matter what. So I just hope what I said has helped. I don't know if I changed any hearts and minds with it or give any insight, but I just wanted to share my feelings about feelings of the heart and just from the heart of a man. No poems, but just speaking from the heart of a man. And I really appreciate support and thank you to those individuals who've said some nice things about the poem off off this platform and an email. I really appreciate your comments. I will just keep on promoting positive stuff and keep writing positive messages as long as I can. But I just thank you for what you've said. It really encouraged me to do this essay, and thank you so much. So with that, my throat is getting dry, as you can tell. And I'm going to take some time to just say thank you. I really wish everyone all the best. And make this fast. Always in closing, take care.